Welcome to Servant of the Fates. I'm here to tell you about the person who's in love with you. We'll use tarot, oracle, and letter tiles to find out who they are. Pick the card that sparks a memory in you. It has your answer. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. And let's begin. If you chose the red butterfly, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, who's in love with you? Let's ask tarot. The Three of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Fool, the Hanged Man, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So, darling, this person who's in love with you is already in a relationship, okay, with the Three of Cups here. This is not a very committed, very serious, long-standing relationship. This could be something new. This could be, kind of like a fling, but they're kind of committed, somewhere in between. So, yeah. And they could have also been someone that you met at a party, okay, maybe at a wedding, at a birthday party, at an event, anything like that. Whether it's a fun social event or something corporate and more formal, okay? They're also younger than you, the Page of Swords. So whether they're younger than you in age or when it comes to maturity or both, okay? Whether they're actually younger than you or just at heart and in the way they think and in their personality, someone very vibrant, someone very youthful. Then, with the Fool here and the Hanged Man, they could be an Aquarius or a Pisces. The Fool is the card of Uranus, the ruler of Aquarius, and then the Hanged Man is the card of Neptune, the ruler of Pisces. So, zodiac sign-wise, that is who they could be, okay? And then, with the Eight of Pentacles here, this is someone that you likely work with. If you're already working, this is someone who is on the same level as you. So maybe you're both account executives, maybe you're both assistant professors, something like that. Or if you're still in school, then this is someone in your class, okay? Someone who's taking the same class as you, someone who has just the same level as you, whatever it is that you're in together, okay? Whatever field this is in, whether this is academics or work or career or, anything like that. So now we know, darling, the person who's in love with you, look out for an Aquarius or a Pisces, and they're not single, okay? They're already seeing someone, not in a very serious, committed way, but, something very new and youthful because they're very young at heart. And you know what? I'm hearing something else. This person is very protective of you. Okay, I'm hearing that wherever this is, at work, at school, in your community, in your neighborhood, some people, sometimes, they like to talk behind your back, unfortunately. But this person who's in love with you, darling, they love defending you. Your honor, your name, they just really always do your rescue. They're like, no, he or she, or not like that. They're actually very passionate. That's also what I'm hearing. The Eight of Pentacles here. Okay, maybe some people are criticizing the way you work or the way you do the things that you do, whether that's singing, dancing, whatever hobby it is, art. Some people are criticizing you and they're like this, they really admire your passion and your hard work and your efforts and your dedication. That's why they're always defending you. And that's why they're in love with you. They think there's something that's, profound and substantial about you, even though they're very young when it comes to how they are. The Fool is also very youthful, very daring too. So even though they're quite youthful, whether in age or just in how they are, in their heart and their mind, they admire that you are more mature than them, okay? They think that you are more substantial than most people. The Hanged Man is someone who's very, introspective, someone very intuitive, and they think this is the kind of person that you are. So that is how they see you. That's why this person who's probably in a relationship right now and who's younger than you and who can be an Aquarius or a Pisces and someone you work with or go to school with, this person is in love with you because of those things about you, okay? Your passion and your effort and your dedication. That's why they're so attracted to you. Let's see what your oracles have to add to this. Wow, okay. Child, again, this is someone younger than you, whether at heart, the way they think, or, in actuality, in age. So again, Page of Swords and the Fool, someone younger than you, and then magical. This is someone who's a lot like the Fool, really. Okay, someone very optimistic, someone very vibrant and joyful. This is how they are. So that's another clue as to who this person could be. So do you see the purples and the yellows? Someone very light and extroverted and active and fun. Again, light-hearted, I keep hearing that word. Light-hearted. Nice. What does your last oracle have to say? Rescuer. Again, darling. This is someone who likes to come to your rescue, okay? When other people are criticizing you, saying something about you, they are always the first one to object, okay? And to say, no, this person, he or she, they're actually not like that. Okay, they're very hardworking. They're very dedicated. I actually like their opinions. I like the way they dress, blah, 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 Whatever it is, they're always to your rescue. So that's nice. See, also the gesture of the Fool. Someone who's ready to defend you. Someone who's ready to speak up for you. Wonderful. So, darling, now we know about their zodiac sign, about their personality, even their age and their relationship status. Let's ask the letter tiles. What could be their initials? This person who's in love with a wonderful person watching this reading right now, what could be their initials, please? Okay, I and E. There you go, darling. Look out for someone that you work with or you go to school to whose name, first name, middle name, nickname, last name starts with I or E, okay? There you go. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the blue butterfly, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, who's in love with you? Let's ask Tarot. The Hermit. The Four of Cups. The Seven of Swords. The Eight of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Okay, darling, right at the center of your reading is the Seven of Swords, and then right after it is the Eight of Swords. So I'm hearing that this person who's in love with you is a former lover, okay, an ex, someone you already have a history with, someone you had either an official committed relationship with or a fling, something lighthearted and fleeting. But either way, darling, this person walked away from you. Okay, do you see? This person, this is who they are, walking away from you. Whether you're the man or the woman, this left you feeling very sad and depressed, okay? And trapped. And it was very hard for you, maybe it still is, to move on and to get over this person, okay? So they're the one. Whether you're aware of it or not, they are actually the one who's in love with you, okay? Someone from your past, someone who walked away from you and honestly broke your heart, okay? One way or another, this person made you feel very sad and depressed, okay? So they're in love with you, darling. Clue as to their personality, they could be a Virgo, okay? So, earth energy. The Hermit is the card of Virgo. So someone very earthy, very analytical, someone quite logical and, a bit friendly in their manners, someone quite amiable, not aggressive, not too extroverted, nothing too outrageous, someone who's a bit pristine and proper. So this is who they could be, okay? And then with the Four of Cups here, again, the first message is that this person really made you feel sad, okay? But also another message is that this person, after walking away from you, thinking they would be happy, ended up feeling sad themselves, okay? You know that saying, you never know what you have till it's gone? Well, it happened to them, okay? After they walked away, they realized that, whatever it is they thought they would have is actually not up to par. And you, the person that they walked away from, are actually what they wanted all along. All right? And I'm hearing another message, okay? So they were like this before. Quite young and frivolous when you were together. A bit too lighthearted. They weren't taking things too seriously with you. And then after they walked away, right? They became quite mature, like the Hermit. Okay, they really thought about it, your connection. And they realized that this is what they want, okay? They are now pining for you, and they realize that they're in love with you, darling. So this is an ex, a former love that we're talking about. And right now, the Three of Wands, they are waiting for the right moment to say hello to you again. Okay, and it's very soon. Three of Wands, this is the card of 3 days. 3 days, 3 weeks, at the most. This is someone who really, went inwards and realized that you're the one that they're in love with, and they're coming very soon, darling. They're going to say hello, knock on your door very soon, between 3 days, I'm hearing, and 3 weeks, okay? So now we know the person who's in love with you is a former lover, probably a Virgo, right? And someone who didn't take your connection very seriously before, someone who was bored with you, okay? But now, no, it's not like that anymore. Okay, they realized after their meditation, their reflection, their going inwards, they realized that you're the one they're in love with, and darling, look, they're coming, okay? So that's something you can look forward to. Let's see what else your oracles have to add to this. Dilettante and Father, do you see? Again, it's the same message, darling. They were dilettante, someone frivolous and lighthearted, jack of all trades, afraid of commitment, someone very young and youthful, but in kind of the negative way, someone doesn't take things so seriously. But now, the Hermit, Father, there's someone who really improved, someone who really matured and grown into, oh my God, I'm hearing something else very, very strongly. Okay, whether you're a man or a woman, this person, this former lover, okay, this ex is someone who sees you as their future life partner. Okay, Father, someone who can be the father of their children or the mother. Okay, wow, that was very strong. The thing interrupted me, okay? I was gonna say something else, but I really heard this very, very strongly. That's why they're coming, darling. Okay, they really think you're someone that they can start a family with. Wow, this love is deep, okay? And it came out of pain, okay? A lot of guilt. There's a lot of guilt here with the Seven of Swords, okay? Because they left you in this state. But from dilettante to Father, okay? From the Four of Cups energy to the Hermit, this is someone who realized how much they love you. And you can look forward to them saying hello and sorry to you again very soon. Okay, so now let's ask the letter tiles. What could this person's initial be? Okay, their first name, their middle name, their last name. The person who's in love with a lovely person watching this reading. What could their initial be? Okay, so let's see. This one jumped, so that's okay, this could be very significant. Their first name, middle name, nickname, last name could start with an A. And then we also have U here, as well as Y. So these are your clues, darling, as to who they could be. If you know anyone whose name, okay, an ex that you had, or someone that you just dated, maybe it wasn't so committed, because we have the Seven of Swords here, then this could be their name, okay? It could start with a U, with an A, or with a Y. Those are your clues. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the brown and yellow butterfly, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, who is in love with you? Let's ask Tarot. The Emperor. Strength. The Wheel of Fortune. The High Priestess. And the Page of Cups. Okay, wow, you have 4 out of 5 major arcana. You know what this is telling me? This person loves you in every way possible, okay? They think you're very physically attractive. They're in love with how you look. They also think that your mind is equally beautiful, and your soul, okay? I'm hearing they like your kindness, they like your intelligence, your talents, just everything, the way you speak, the way you dress. They love everything about you. They're crazy about you, which makes a lot of sense because fire signs are like that, very passionate, and they are 100%, most definitely a fire sign, because here we have the Emperor. That's the card of cardinal fire, Aries. And then we have Strength. That is the card of Leo, fixed fire. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is the card of Jupiter, who rules Sagittarius, mutable fire. So 100%, absolutely a fire sign. Someone very fiery and passionate and extroverted and active and vibrant and joyful, okay? Someone very alpha, whether they're male or female, okay? This is who the person who's in love with you is like, okay? And this is not them, this is you, darling. This is how they see you. So they're all fire. Look at them, right? The yellows and the reds and the orange. But this is who they see you as, okay? Someone who's more air and water, okay? And I'm also hearing very strongly water, okay? They're thinking of you as their opposite and they find that amazing. Okay, so do you see the Emperor? This is someone who rules the material world. And the High Priestess is someone who rules the spiritual world. Okay, so they see you as their contrast, okay? Their mirror, their other half in a very magnetic, opposite, attractive way. So that's lovely, darling. They think that they're better than you in some ways, like, you know, athletics, social skills, something like that. I'm hearing that they think you're very introverted, okay, quite spiritual, a bit quiet, but they admire that actually. And they love that you're a bit stern, okay? They find it very endearing and attractive and magnetic that you are their opposite, okay? So they see you as someone intellectual and or spiritual, okay? This is how this person, this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius sees you, and that's why they're in love with you. Nice. And look at them. They're younger than you, darling. The Page of Cups. This is someone who's younger than you, either in age or at heart, okay? And the way they are, their personality, and we know that because they're fire. Okay, fire is someone very youthful and vibrant, okay? So this is who they are, and look, darling, this is crazy. They want to offer you their cup of love, and they're very much willing to do it, okay? But they are deep inside quite scared that you're going to turn them down, because this is you, the High Priestess. Look, you don't care about the Page of Cups. You're focused on something else entirely, right? Whether it's intellectual pursuits or your spirituality, they're a bit scared deep down, even though they're very optimistic, right? Jupiter energy, fire energy. They're a bit scared that you're going to not care about them, okay? So they could be, I'm hearing, a secret admirer. But also, with the Wheel of Fortune in the middle of your spread, this is someone who finds themselves very lucky to have met you, to have known you. If you are, in fact, in a relationship together right now, then they're very lucky to have you. That's how they feel, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, the card of absolute, ultimate luck, okay? This is how they feel about you, right? That's lovely. Okay, so now we know, darling, the person who's in love with you, they're likely a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and they see you as their opposite, someone more watery and airy than them, right? Someone intellectual and spiritual, and they're younger than you, whether in age or at heart or both. Why not? Let's ask if Oracle has something to add to this. Teacher and Hermit. Again, this is how they see you, darling. You're on the other end of the spectrum. Okay, compared to them, they're this fiery, extroverted, you know, energetic kind of person, and you are more inwards, the Hermit, okay? Someone more introverted, someone very focused on intellectual pursuits, okay, like the High Priestess, someone who's very spiritual, and this is why they love you, darling. They see you as their teacher, okay, their inspiration, someone who motivates them in ways that they cannot do to themselves, okay? Someone very mature, that's how they see you. And someone very wise and inspiring. Lovely. Now, about their name, let's ask the letter tiles. What are the initials of this person who is in love with the lovely person watching this reading right now? What can you give us when it comes to their name? Any clues? Okay. We have O. So first name, middle name, nickname, last name could start with an O, S, or P. So there you go, darling. If you know a fire sign whose name starts with P, S, or O, then there you go. Now you know they're in love with you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the green butterfly, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, who's in love with you? Let's ask Tarot. the Two of Cups, the Tower, the Five of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Wands. Okay, so darling, you have a lot of vibes. This is telling me that this person who's in love with you, maybe their birthday is in May, the 5th month of the year. Okay, so they could be a Taurus. But with the Tower here, this is the card of Mars, who rules Aries. So they could be on the cusp of Aries and Taurus. Okay, that's a clue for you. And then we have the Two of Cups. So when it comes to age, you are very similar. Okay, you or they could be 1 to 2 years older or younger, but either way, the age range will be similar. We also have the Tower here. Two people, okay? So equality, similarity when it comes to age. We also have the Five of Wands. All of these pages in this card, they are, again, of a similar age range, okay? So this is someone who is very much like you when it comes to your level of maturity, and when it comes to your point of views and mentality, you will be very similar, okay? And then I'm hearing that they could actually be your ex, darling, a former love, because here we have the Two of Cups followed by the Tower. So a relationship card and then a breakup card. So they could be someone from your past, okay? And this breakup, this could have been a very brutal, violent, painful breakup, okay? Because one of you or both of you felt defeated. Five of Swords, the card of defeat, and then the card of grief and depression, the Five of Cups. Okay, so there was something very negative. Do you see the Tower and then two of these very negative vibes? Okay, they were in your life. Okay, if they are your ex indeed, then these energies appeared in your life. Okay, somewhere in the past, but they're still very much in love with you. That is why we have the card of fighting. Okay, the Five of Wands. They want to keep fighting for you again. Okay, they want to restart this relationship again. And just, begin this battle all over again. And hopefully this time win, right? Hopefully this time it will stay like this and it won't go this way. Okay, darling? So I'm also hearing something else with all of these fives here. 5 is the number of change. This person thinks that you can change their life for the better. Okay, you are their hope. You are their biggest dream. You are someone that they're really wishing for, okay? Again, someone that they're always daydreaming about. The Two of Cups. This is the card of daydreaming about romance. And then the Tower. They're very sad that, when they wake up, they realize that it's all a dream, okay? That none of this is real yet or anymore. Whether they're a former love or someone who just wants to say hello to you again for the first time or again, right? For the second time around. This is someone who's very sad every time they think about the two of you not being together, okay? So lots of negativity because they could be an ex, they could be someone you already have a history with, someone you already have a past with. But look, they want to keep fighting for this love again. All of this negativity is flanked by very positive cards. The card of love and affections and relationship and give and take and equality, and the card of fighting, fighting positively, fighting for this love again, fighting for your relationship again, fighting for this connection. Okay, again, whether for a second time around or for the first time. Nice. So now we know the person who's in love with you, they could be an ex, they could be born, they could be on the cusp of Aries and Taurus, and they are someone who really fantasizes about you and someone who wants to fight for you, for this connection all over again. And someone with a lot of vibes here, someone who thinks that you can change their life for the better. Nice. Let's see what your oracles have to add to this. Visionary and saboteur again, darling. Okay, visionary. Someone who can envision a very beautiful connection with you. Someone who always daydreams about you, okay? And then saboteur. They really could be an ex, someone who sabotaged this relationship before, someone who caused this Tower moment, this breakup, okay? Whatever this was, it was their fault, 100%, because you have the Tower here and then the saboteur, and together they're just, someone very negative, like we said about these 3 cards in the center of your spread, right? But they have had a change of heart, okay? They want to start all over again. They want to fight for this love all over again. Okay, so very strongly, they could be an ex, but for those of you who haven't had a relationship with this person, then this is just someone who always daydreams about you and who feels very sad and defeated that when they wake up, none of it is real, that it's just a fantasy. But they will do something about it, okay? They want to fight for this, for you, for this connection, for their feelings, for their admiration. Okay, so that's nice, darling. Now let's ask, what about their name? Let's ask the letter tiles. What about their initials? What clues can you give us about this person who's probably an Aries Taurus cusp, okay? What about their name? Please give us more information. Okay, there you go, darling. We have A and M. So their first name, middle name, nickname, last name could start with an A or an N. So if you have an ex whose first name or last name starts with these letters, then now you know they're still very much in love with you. Or if this is someone in your vicinity who just is always daydreaming about you and they're an Aries or a Taurus, then now you know they're very much in love with you and they want to fight for this connection, for your affections, for this relationship and all of the possibilities because they think that you are someone who can change their life. Beautiful. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon. Take care.